Hey everybody, welcome to Coffee and Conversation with Angela. Y'all, I hope you had a fantastic week last week. Last week was Thanksgiving, so I hope you had a great holiday week and that you had the opportunity to spend some time with your special people, your tribe, the folk, your bench, the people that you love and share your life with. So I hope that you had an opportunity to spend time with those individuals. We're going to talk today about things falling away, and we're going to look especially at relationships. So join me on this week's discussion for Coffee and Conversation.
Taking the day, I am taking the day. Taking the day, I am taking the day. Taking the day, I am taking the day. Taking the day, I am taking the day.
All right, everybody. So jumping right into discussion today. Last Thanksgiving, I gave you a very heartfelt Thanksgiving message, and I kind of want to give you the same type of thing for this leading into the holiday, into the Christmas holiday. I kind of want to flow in that same vein, but from a different perspective. If this is your first time here, welcome to my channel. These are my thoughts, as I live my life and I learn from the different pieces of my life. I share them here. So I hope that you find something here that ministers to your whole entire soul and that will help you live a happier life. That is what I am about. Hard down. If you're not enjoying this thing called life, then what you doing? So my topics are geared towards that. If you are a returning person, hey family, big happy Thanksgiving hug to you. I know that I'm thinking about all of you, that you all are on my mind, and I thank God for you all each and every day, that you all tune in, pay attention, that you learn, and that you all look forward to it. Last week, y'all, I didn't do a video. See, this is what happened. Life got busy, I got tired, and I just was like, I'm gonna shoot it live on Monday morning. But then when Monday morning came, it didn't work out the way I thought it was. So I was unable to do it Monday. So then I said I'd do it on Tuesday. And then Tuesday didn't work out the way I thought it was going to work out. So then I said I would do the video on Thanksgiving Day. Well, Thanksgiving Day, child, I was in the kitchen, so that didn't work out. So, last week I missed last week. So, y'all forgive me here. So, this your Thanksgiving message a week late. But some of y'all still on vacation anyway, so it'll be all right. We're going to talk about it's fall. And one of the symbolisms in faith teachings is that in the fall, things fall away. Dead things fall away. You see an obvious change in the weather, the leaves. Everything changes in the fall. You change how you dress. If you have dry skin, you need something with greater moisture in the winter time. The leaves change color. I think I already said leaves. And grass turn brown for some people. All of that happens as a part of the fall. And you will also see that in your life, especially in COVID. During this COVID season, you should see a lot of areas in your life where things changed or fell away or left your life. And I want you to be thankful for those things leaving. I want you to be grateful that those things have left your life. And I feel like, for me, it started kind of last year. So for my story for this week, I had a friend that I've been friends with for a long time. And this particular friend had a get together last year and did not invite me. And y'all, it kind of hurt my feelings just a little bit. Now, I understand that we have different groups of friends, grown as we are, child, we got different groups of friends. So you don't always intermingle your friends or whatever. So I don't know why I wasn't invited to this particular get together, but it certainly made its way back to me that there was a get together and I was not invited, that I wasn't included, and that it was intentional. And that hurt my feelings a great deal. Like, my feelings was really hurt. It took a while, not a while, like a long while, but it took like I had to get out of my feelings, and say, well, wait a minute. There is nothing wrong with change. So point number one in relationship, because we're talking about when things fall away in your life. One, there is nothing wrong with change. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. People change. We change as individuals. Situations change. When I started my job, it was one way. As the years have gone by, things have changed. Change comes. Change is natural. If things aren't changing, you should be asking yourself, why aren't things changing? That's probably of greater alarm if everything is staying the same, because everything around us changes. We see, if you look at nature as a reflection of God, nature is always changing. It was swine flu a couple years ago, wasn't it? Ebola virus, and then it was something else that was out, that with some other flu that was out, and then we had the mosquitoes that was killing people. Nature constantly, and now we in COVID, right? Nature constantly changing. If your life is not changing, then I would dare say that's your number one why things staying the same. Because it's evident that in life, things change constantly. So at first I was a little bit upset at the change. And then I said, well, honestly, things have changed. And all this friend really did, or this person really did, was allow their life to reflect the change in our relationship dynamic. And that is so. That's more than appropriate. And for that, I commend that person for being bold enough to say, I recognize that our relationship has changed. We're not the same as we used to be to one another. And I'm going to honor what I see is true in our life. And I'm just not going to hold ties just to hold. I'm not going to save seats just to save seats. That used to be your seat, but it's not anymore. And I'm going to acknowledge that. And for that, I say thank you, Jesus. And I want to challenge you all to do that in the various places of your life. 1, accept that change is normal. 2, cut them ties. If you recognize that you have outgrown a particular job, start looking for a new one. Go ahead and start looking for a new one. Get you another one, because that one is gone. The leaves have already turned brown and have fallen away. Now, I'm not giving you permission to cut people off. That's not what I'm saying. I don't want folks to walk out the door and say, I watch Coffee and Conversation, I'm going to cut you off. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, if you see areas of your life in this fall season that have died and fallen from your tree, if you were trying to make something come together and it did, that was me. I was trying something out. I was headed down a path and it was rolling smooth, and then a big roadblock came, and I was like, well, what happened? Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. That's the place I find myself in accepting what life has brought. You'll have so much better peace about things. I found myself at Thanksgiving being very content. When everybody was having the, what are you thankful for? What are you thankful for? I'm thankful, honestly, just to be sitting here. I'm just thankful to be sitting here. When you are able to acknowledge what has changed in your life, I want you to acknowledge it. This has changed. This is different in my life. And I am going to say it is good. This change is good. It is for my benefit. It is for my well-being. It is for my growth. It is for my advantage. Because once you shape your mind and you start to say, because you tell your mind what to think, if not your mind until your emotions will run you crazy. As you look at it from that perspective, you will start to see it differently. For all the areas of my life that I have seen this pattern over the year, I have been able to remain in a place of gratitude and not be as frustrated and not be as tired, and just being able to enjoy the different things. I was sharing with someone yesterday how proud I am of my parents, and that some of the most difficult things that they face in their lives, they are able to laugh with me about it, that we can joke about it, that we can laugh about it. You know, I've told you before, my father's a amputee. So I was like, Dad, I saw some socks I wanted to get you, and said, he ain't got no feet. And we all started laughing. That he's able to laugh at something that would make someone else cry. That is victory. That is thankfulness. That is the ability to take and roll. That's the ability to accept the changes of life, roll with the punches, and still enjoy the life that you have, because it still is a gift. That's all I have for you for this Thanksgiving. After Thanksgiving, what you call it after? You know, it's Eve right before. But what you call it, the Thanksgiving past for this Thanksgiving past. Here's your Thanksgiving past message. Y'all be thankful. Make a decision to enjoy this holiday season. And I'm in the brown room so that you would have, and with the orange makeup, so that we would have more of a fall affair today. And next week we'll be back with our Christmas, because you know I love Christmas and the holiday and all of that good jazz. I love y'all. Have a fantastic week. And thanks for Grace for last week. Have a great week. Bye-bye now.
Taking the day, I am taking the day. Taking the day, I am taking the day.